Hey, you. Get on the stick.
Yo, bring it.
Choose your fighter.
Yeah. How's it going, lads?
Fight.
Bang, bang, bang.
Flawless victory.
Side Quest Arcade.
No, cancel it. We don't have time for that. No, Brian can't come on. Brian's an idiot. Brian doesn't know what the fuck he wants. All right? Dude's talking about dirt right now. He can't do a podcast.
Get him out of
He's
here.
on the phone literally with Lermy Wormy talking about dirt. This can't
Lermy Wormy.
Listen. I got a kaiju fucking fuck fest to go to. A scaly fest. A fur fest. I can't be seen talking to these guys right now. I don't have time to do, what, an SQA? Who even listens to that? That's
Mothra.
fucking stupid. Oh, are we Oh, hello. Welcome to Side Quest Arcade. I am your host, Mad Man Matt. And I'm coming at you saying hi. What's up, y'all? Through my Blue Yeti microphone. This microphone sucks. I need to get a Rode. Rode seems to be the brand that everyone goes to. And I am talking to you with my co-host, Flint, aka Micro Manatee.
Hey there, lads. How's it going?
Do. 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 Y'all know. It's time, dog. It's time. It's been a while since your boy Bryce stepped up to the plate, sitting in the back, hitting them home runs. Bam, crack, bam, crack. Bruce Willis, Die Hard. Y'all know what time it is. Silent Reveries.
Yeah.
What the fuck is going on with your mic, bud? Holy.
Yeah, dude, your mic actually imploded on itself. He's still going. So, quick disclaimer to the whammies. We've all been drinking.
That is the longest yo I think that you've ever graced the podcast.
I hit that mixer. I hit that mixer with the fucking up, down, left, right
I
for
was
the
gonna
multiple
say.
voice actions
Dude,
too. I hit it. Dude. I
Dude,
let
he
that
woke
one
up
out.
Woke up Ultra Zangief right there on the fucking podcast. Just
E-Honda hands flapping.
E-Honda hand, dog. Yo,
E-Honda
more-
hands flapping.
More on
Yo.
E-Honda's hands, possibly in the future.
Later.
Could
Oh,
be.
my
You'll
mic's
see.
still...
Listen,
Dude,
you'll
imagine
see.
if I just talk like this the whole time. Imagine.
Oh my! You sound like you're from the 30s with a radio.
Yeah, watch out for that
Just throw
Hitler.
it
See,
out.
he's a bad egg. Ha.
Cool. Whoa.
That's you right now.
Yeah. So no, it's good to be back. It's good to be back on SQA. It feels like it's been a while since, but I've been working a ton. I might as well just talk about my week first. I never talk about my week.
I mean,
first.
you know,
Can
do
I talk
you,
about
man?
me? Can I talk about me?
You literally haven't been here in weeks, so talk
In
about your
weeks.
week
Can
first.
I talk about me?
Ooh.
Can I talk about me? Okay, so your boy, I finally cracked.
I peaked. Don't tell Brian. I just peaked. My microphone peaked. Be careful.
Oh shit! Don't tell
Okay.
Brian.
Careful.
Brian, hey,
Be
don't
careful.
spam any projectiles,
Dude,
either
I'm
while you're
coming.
at
I'm
it.
coming for you.
Okay.
I'm gonna be editing.
Oh,
I'm gonna
shit.
give you a fucking play-by-play, dude.
Bryce is spamming
Uh-oh.
Dr. Mario
Oh.
polls right now.
I'm spamming peaks in the chat.
All right, so let me talk about me for a second. I finally did it, chat. Whammies.
Chat.
The
Whammies.
people.
Wait in chat.
Over.
The people. I finally
Matt's here.
bought Street Fighter Anniversary, and your boy has been spamming some E-Honda, let me tell you. On all versions of Street Fighter Alpha 3, Street Fighter 2 Turbo, Street Fighter 2 Turbo HD Remix. He's not in Third Strike, more on that later.
He's not. He's not in this weekend of me and you gaming together either.
No,
is he?
he's not, but
Okay.
for the past
all right.
couple weeks, I've been playing non-stop. That and Spider-Man on PS4. I've been playing a lot of that. It's a good game. People are talking about it. It's a good game. I almost beat it. I'm pretty close to the story is kind of escalating. And I'm like, oh yeah, fuck yeah. Go Peter Parker. I feel you, dog. So it's fun. My week has been a lot of E-Hondas, spamming hands, giving them the... If you're on the YouTube version, you can see what I'm doing. Give them the slaps. The slaps, dog. That's it.
Really, honestly, is that his like ultimate?
No, so he is
Okay, so
Okay.
Ryu is fucking for Yukin. Ken is for Yukin.
I'm sorry. What is Ryu and Ken?
For Yukin.
4 you can. Is that
Yeah.
what you think it is?
I started with a 4. Like golf, 4 you can.
Oh, like he's calling it out. Like he doesn't want to
Yeah.
hit the other person.
Yeah, he's like, Warren, here comes 4 you can.
Maybe if Flint plays because he doesn't know how to actually hit his opponent.
Yeah.
He wants to warn them ahead of time.
So
Listen,
is that
out of
E
concern.
Honda's 4 you can, the hand slap thing?
Hold up.
Or is it Sonic Boom?
Okay.
Boom. Is
So-
the hand slap Sonic Boom? Skitty beep boom 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 boom.
So the hands. You want to know the trick with hands?
Okay, all right. So this is not good podcast material. Matt has an
Fine.
actual gamer pad up here,
My actual
showing the
arcade
camera.
Stick, my
Yeah.
arcade stick with it's 8 buttons, but the 3 buttons in Street Fighter. If you do this with Honda hands or just 2 buttons and you just press
You just spam 2 buttons.
spread,
Yeah.
and Honda starts throwing hands like nonstop. And same with Blanca. Blanca does electricity. There's a couple characters. Chun-Li with kicks. She does kicks like that.
That's a Blanca like roll up in a ball like
No, Blanca is
fucking.
electricity. Okay, so ball is you hold back for 2 seconds and you move forward and you press a punch at the same time. I don't know why I'm doing this. You hold back 2 seconds, 1, 2, and you press a punch at the same time. You'll do a Blanca ball. The point I'm trying to make is,
You just got to answer the question.
what's the question?
Is E Honda's slappy slap hands 4 you can?
No.
Okay.
What?
I mean,
I
you
would
worked out the
argue- I
controller.
would
It was a yes or
argue-
no question.
I would argue that in some ways it's better.
He's got the protractor
Do you
out.
want to know why I love E Honda? Listen, E Honda
fucking
is the
spyglass.
coolest character. That's right. I gotta find the exact precise difference. E Honda is the coolest character. That's why. E Honda is fucking awesome. I love E Honda. I don't give a fuck that he's low tier. I play him all day.
Unlucky.
Unlucky. Okay, so I've been working tons. I've been fencing. For those who care about my IRL life, I've been fencing. I have a tournament on Tuesday. By the time this comes out, it'll be the same day as the tournament. So tweet at me. Say, hey, I'm listening to this the day it came out. Good luck at your tournament. That's all I'm saying. It'll make me feel good. But other than that, yeah, that's it, man. Playing a lot of Street Fighter. We played some, the time of recording, what is it called? Pummel Party? That was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
I won because I got
This
godlike
game was a
reads.
write-off. By
This
the
game
way.
was a write-off. I also low-key bopped out the controller once I saw Flint was having so much success with it. So, this
We
is
started
low-key-
playing Pummel Party before we recorded.
Yeah, go ahead, Bryce. Tell us.
Matt was like, I've been drinking. I just got home.
I had been drinking.
I was
I
out
had-
drinking
to be
with
fair.
coworkers. I was the first one to get a star. Okay, Mario Party star. In Pummel Party, it's a key. So I got it. Flint got a key, and
It's
Matt's
not even
like,
a key. A key is coins in Mario Party.
whatever.
It's a gauntlet.
Whatever. It's a trophy, gauntlet. Matt's like, I'm just writing this game off. I've been drinking. I'm just going to write this one off. Next thing you know, Matt wins the whole game. Next.
I just
I'm
showed
just gonna-
if I was sober, I'd be godlike.
Yeah, but Matt pulled like typical, like, he's your girlfriend move of like,
Yo, am I the
you're
slut
not going
of
to
the
let me
SQA
win.
community?
You're not
Am
going
I-
to let me win. Oh, what a jerk. That was Matt.
Did I pull
That
that?
was
I don't
Matt.
think I did. I
You
think they're
did.
making up the
I bet
lore.
you if
Flint.
we had cameras on, he'd like be pulling his shirt down, show a little nipple.
Exactly.
No,
Exactly.
Like-
no, it was like this the whole time we were playing.
Like,
Yeah.
you gonna let me win that party game?
Yeah.
Win that snowball game?
Yeah.
Ooh, a little cold out,
Here's
nipples
the real
getting
question.
hard.
Here's the thing, though. Here's the thing. Did it work? Because y'all are thirsty.
It worked till the end. Matt was clearly ahead. I'm still shooting Flint with all my fucking abilities.
Dude,
So,
So
yeah.
You were
want-
seeing
I'm just
red.
saying,
You were
y'all
seeing
want
red.
That
It was-
Matt, dog.
it was-
Yo,
I was a
I'm
fucking
good looking
bull, dude.
thought. Let me just say, I'm a good looking thought. What do you want from me?
What do you
By
want
the
from
way,
me, man?
subscribe to my Snapchat Premium. It's Patreon down below.
Oh fuck!
Oh, man.
I dressed up as
Oh,
Bowsette this month, so y'all want
man.
that shit.
Oh.
Ooh, how was that? I like it.
Brought it back 6 months ago.
Absolutely. We current
Dude.
on this QA.
We were,
Mm-hmm.
man, I was playing Mario Party with my sister, and I was like, "Hey, do you know about Bowsette?" And she kind of looked at me. She was like, "No." I'm like, all right, okay, never mind.
All right.
Yo,
what do
your
you do with
sister-
your sister
your
at that point?
Your
This
sister's
is
on
awkward
update.
now.
Your sister's not updated with the lore.
Well,
dog. The Twitter.
Yeah.
I was at a
I would
crossroads.
like to see her sister and Bowsette.
Wait, I guess it's not lore. I guess it's not lore.
Matt, join me. I'd like to see her yeah. Flint's sister, Bowsette.
Flint's got a sister.
Flint's got a sister, yeah.
Joke's on you.
It's
I
fun
have
to
4
objectify
idiots.
her. Yeah.
I got 4.
Oh, all 4 Flint sisters that are of age and not the younger ones. Yeah. You gotta make that distinction.
That
You
was-
gotta-
I appreciate the distinction at least.
you like that, yeah. You gotta.
They're all overage, but I respect your.
Oh yeah, all of Flint sisters over age. Yeah.
Overage. Wait,
Yeah.
overage? I'm not interested.
Wait a minute.
What? Whoa.
Yeah, typical
Anyway,
anime chat response. Wait a minute.
how was your week?
Yeah, wait. Yeah, it was before. Okay, Flint.
Yeah, my wow, he's a little salty about that, Bryce. My week was good. So new battle royale game came out. Kind of sucked all my time up. Apex Legends. Don't know if you heard about it. It's kind of a niche
Probably
game,
haven't.
a little bit of an indie game. It's not.
These games.
Yeah, hasn't
It's just
really.
one of the another one of those battle royales nobody's been playing.
No one's been playing it. It
Is
just
that
hit 20.
game that Ninja plays?
He looked at it and then like the owner of the company tweeted out, "Oh, you're so right to balance changes," and then he stopped playing it. So I don't know.
Cut the stream. Too many Smite players. Too many Smite
I'll
players.
see you on next week's episode of SQA.
Thank you for checking out SQA.
Catch you later. Unlucky. Yeah, no, it just hit 25 million players. So it's, everyone seems to be jumping in.
25 million?
Yeah,
Wow, that's like 3 times the Smite playership.
it's fucked. It's so popular, and for good reason. It's a fucking clean game. I crash a lot. They got bugs. It's understandable, but the gameplay itself, the gunplay, clean, and it's the first battle royale game I can consistently get top 3 if I'm not an idiot. Put a little caveat
You're
there.
not building.
I'm not building. I'm just shooting, and all those years of playing Call of Duty on the Xbox 360 just kind of come out, and I'm like, oh, I recognize this. This is fine. I understand how to move.
More on that, on the history of you playing Call of Duty, but quick question. How do you compare the community when it comes to memes? Because you're kind of a forerunner. Forerunner? Is that the expression?
Yeah, like
when
a
it comes
forerunner
to
for
memes
memes.
in the community and it comes to video content. How do you think the community is going to feel about video memes?
Oh, dude, they're all about
When it
them.
comes to battle royales.
They're all about them in this community, which is great. They already have a meme. So there's a gun called the Mozambique, and it's like the worst fucking gun in the game. It's so bad. It's the worst.
gets old.
It's a pistol with 3 shots. Shots don't even do enough to kill. And you can't aim the fucking thing to save your life because it uses shotgun rounds. So it shoots like a shotgun with the range of a pistol and like a third of the clip. It's the worst thing I've ever seen in my life. I don't know why they put it in the game. But literally everyone in the community is like, every time you see it, you can ping. They have a ping system, so you can ping when you see a gun. Everyone in the game is like, Mozambique here. Hey, teammates, you guys want to pick this Mozambique up? It's right around. They fucking love memes. They're all about it. They got a separate subreddit for memes. Perfect.
Legitimately, like, okay, so I just started playing this weekend. Fucking level 1. Flint and Trevor are like level fucking 50, 40 or 50. Like, they've been playing way longer than me.
Nonstop.
I got the level 1 to level 17 this weekend, so I've been playing like a good amount, like all day yesterday and all day today, pretty much, until like we started recording. If this motherfucker's pinged Mozambique here, I start laughing like it's the first time I fucking heard it in my life. Like, it's just one of those things. Like, I fucking hate you guys, but that's just like, I mean, I get the giggles, That's why, it's probably a good thing I don't smoke weed because I'd giggle in the next week. Like, that'd be the thing. Fucking Mozambique here, dude. That's the thing. That fucking gets me every time. It's literally not funny at all. Makes
It's
me
just legal
laugh.
in Canada.
Yeah?
Makes me laugh every time.
Dude, my favorite is when one of us freaks out. You're like, oh shit, I just found some sick loot. Mozambique here.
Yeah, Flea is literally like, yo, Bryce, I got a gun over here for you. I'm like, oh fuck, what is it, dude? Fucking ping ping, Mozambique here. I'm like, fuck you, Flint. You know what the best thing? Matt? Okay, Matt, let me tell you this.
Walk
Let me tell you
me
this.
through it, dog. Walk me through it.
So you guys haven't. Matt hasn't played Apex Legends yet. We got to
Zero.
fucking download
I'm
an
about
Origin.
to play tomorrow. I'm playing.
We got to
tomorrow.
download. We got to. So
You know what?
I'm
Let
not-
me get this Origin going. Hold up. Keep
We're
we're
talking.
about to. We're about to learn the fucking ins and outs of like how we grew up gaming and like why we're shittier gamers like in certain origins than we are. We're about to talk about it in a little bit. But one of the things that led up to that is the reason I play Lifeline. I'm a healer in fucking Apex. So, Matt, in Apex Legends, you can like you get down like Realm Royale like chickens, right?
Okay.
Except you don't turn it.
You're
You don't
chicken.
turn it into a chicken.
You got
So
clucked.
imagine Realm Royale. You get clucked, and you can run up to the clucked person, press a button, and do a finisher like a fatality in Mortal Kombat.
Oh,
Yeah.
poggers,
Right?
dude.
It's
That's pretty
sick.
hype.
It's like a fatality. So I play Lifeline. This bitch, she goes up, boom, whips up the peace sign, does a motherfucking 360, whips down a drumstick, fucking hits him with it. But
Please tell me, please tell me,
it
please
literally
hold
does
up.
a whole cutscene.
Tio,
Okay, what?
Tio. Please
Okay.
tell me she goes, oh, when she does
Pretty much. Listen, if you play with me, ask Flint. If you play with me, every time she does it, she does go, oh, because I'm literally, I will. Flint and Trevor have started being like, Bryce, just don't. They've started telling me like, don't do it. As soon as I down somebody or like.
Knock
If
someone
Flint
over
or Trevor,
as soon as he
if
does
they
it.
if they knock somebody down, I'll be like, I'm going to hit him with it. I'll go up fucking, ooh, peace sign, hit him with a spin move, whip out the drumstick, and I narrate it the whole time. Dude, probably about 3/4 of the time I die mid-act,
Bryce.
mid 360, I get shot by their teammates and die.
Bryce.
They're like,
Why
why the fuck do you keep doing that? I'm like, dude, hit him with the spin move, 360. Oh.
Bryce, why don't you have a job
I think my
in
desk is
esports?
falling
Why
apart
don't-
right now,
Why
but-
don't you have a job working in esports, though? Like,
I might need one.
like,
I
you
need
gotta
to-
contact Cooper and Vinny and be like, listen, if there's
I
any,
need to do voice
listen,
packs.
Listen, yeah, voice packs for one, but second of all, like, let's be real. Hi-Res Anatoly, yo, sit on the bench for a while. Watch the professionals work. Wow, Hi-Res
You need a
Silent
hype
walks
man?
in. You know what I mean? Like, fuck.
By God, he's
Dude.
broken in half. Hit him with the
Oh, fuck,
360.
dude.
They got with the Ymir. Oh, I can just see it, dog. It'd be
I'm sick,
fucking
dude.
awesome.
I meant to take this Mucinex like fucking 3 hours
Yo,
ago.
live on the cast, dog.
Live Mucinex usage. Sponsored by
Are you
Mucinex,
mixing that with
by the way.
alcohol?
Wait, I don't know if you're
I don't
supposed to
think
do
You
that.
can't take Mucinex with beer? That's awkward.
Whoops.
Spit that out quick.
Bryce, you got anything else for us? We gotta go to Flint or no?
Wait, that was
That was-
Flint. Flint's still talking.
I'm still here, dude.
Oh, my bad. Sorry, I'm hyped up. I'm
Oh,
not
dude.
gonna lie to y'all.
Yeah, we played
No,
some-
this episode. Listen.
Yeah,
To all the
yeah.
anyone who got about 20 minutes into this podcast, I just want you to know this episode's a write off. Go ahead.
No,
Flint.
but that's it. That's a because y'all can write off. Listen to it.
right off. Listen,
No,
we
but
got
that's the
stuff to
thing,
talk
dude.
about?
Every time, fucking don't matter. Hit him with the spin move, 360.
Every time. It's free
Every
low
time.
and it's great. There's
Flint,
a lot of
Flint
love
will literally
in this game.
Flint will be talking about how to kill the next person, the person's teammate who's alive. Like Trevor, the person's over here yonder at 25, ping, 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 and I'll be talking over him in the comms. Hit him with the spin move.
the spin move. I love it, dude. I love it.
Trevor took a while to catch on because I play Lifeline
Yeah.
when Bryce is in there. Like that's my main guy to go to. So I've done the
Right.
finisher a couple times. So as soon as he said spin move, I was like, wait, is this motherfucker doing a finisher? The whole team's like, we dropped the first guy. The rest of the team's still alive. You can tell your teammates where the person who killed you is while you're down. You can ping it. So we're like, you don't finish anyone like the first time because you just get dumped on. So I hear spin move, and I'm like, this motherfucker.
You're like, this dude's dead.
This dude's gonna fucking die. And I hear
I'm like, no, stop it.
he's like, peace sign, 360. Oh shit, I'm down. Like, okay.
I'm like, Flint, come revive me, dude. Come revive me. I'm right next to the guy you killed. I'm right next to him because we're both chickens now. I'm right next to him.
Oh, what are you doing? You goose.
They'll be like,
All right.
dude,
all right.
honestly,
Listen.
there'll be times where we're like, Bryce, you got 0 kills and 0 damage. I'll be like, yeah, but I hit 3 people with this spin move, fucking 360 peace sign that you did not appreciate.
Listen, you've done more advertising for this game than this game could have ever paid for. Like, any ad that this game could have paid for, I would have been like, fuck that. It looks like any other Battle Royale. But you fucking be like, oh, I hit him with the spin move, and I didn't kill him 3 times. Like,
Yeah.
Got him.
got him.
Dude, some of those finishers are the most BM shit I've ever seen. There's another big boy named Gibraltar. He's got a big shield. He's like a Haka man. He's from like New Zealand.
Okay.
Right?
Oh, sick.
One of his finishing moves is literally he spins around, hits him with a 180, and then puts his ass cheeks right in your face, and that fucking kills you. Just
Dude,
Yeah.
he hits you with the ass?
hits
You remember Rikishi? Rikishi from
Yeah, dude, he hits you
WWE?
with the
He
Rikishi.
fucking hit you with the ass cheeks. It's almost like that,
Yeah.
except he like lays down on you.
Oh,
He
damn,
just lays
homie.
down on
That's
you.
dirty.
Dude, that's disrespect.
It's like, not only did I just kill you, you just get to eat my ass real quick, and then I'm gonna go kill
Yeah.
your teammates.
It's not even a hot chick where it's like, well, at least I died happy. It's like, nah, this fucking sucks.
Big old
You know what
Gibraltar.
I mean?
Hey, man.
Yeah, dude.
But yeah, see, Flint's over here talking shit. So Trevor plays the Gibraltar ass cheeks guy. I play hit him with the 360. Matt's over here drinking 3 empty beers. Flint plays this. Flint, basically, for the people who listen to us who still play Smite, okay, disrespect, Flint basically plays Loki.
Well, hold on a second.
He does.
Matt,
The
your
guy
mic's
who
dead.
Flint plays.
Your mic's dead, buddy.
Matt, your mic's dead, Matt.
Flint, you're getting called out.
There you go. There you
it
go.
is. There it
I hit
is.
the
He
mute
plays.
button.
He plays a guy who has a decoy, sends it out like Loki.
Yo, Bryce, look at Bryce immediately
Yeah.
throwing Flint. Hey,
Yeah.
this guy plays Loki. This guy
Yeah.
plays Loki.
Let me pass it off.
It's different.
Let me pass it off.
Hold on.
It's
It's
Caveat.
not different,
It's different.
at all. It's not
Both
different
y'all
at
are
all.
scumfucks.
He plays Loki. He plays Loki.
No.
We love Fortnite.
No, man. I play Caustic now. I'm cheating on Loki.
Yeah, Caustic OP.
Isn't Caustic the only white male? Because he's toxic? I heard.
Yeah.
Matt, did you ever play hashtag Brian League of Legends?
A little bit, yeah. Enough where I know some characters. What do you need?
Do you
to
know
tell
who
me?
Singed is?
I do. Yeah.
So Singed has the poison.
Yeah.
And his whole thing, he'll run back and forth, let poison on the minions. He'll fucking flip you into his poison.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
that is who Flint plays now. He sets up poison bombs.
Wow.
So me and Flint are the most BM fuckers.
Flint, can we kick Flint out of this call?
Especially like if Trevor dies, like me and Flint are both okay. If Trevor will die and me and Flint will immediately be like, okay, let's go sit in this building. Trevor, fucking Flint's guy has this thing. He can set up these poison canisters and he can put like 6 out at a time. So we'll go sit in a building. He'll put them all in front of each door and we'll sit in the building like, okay, let's camp here. Motherfuckers to come. It's poison.
Dude,
most of
BM
the times
is
they'll
fucked,
grenade us and we die and we're like, this was a bad plan.
You're like,
But
unlucky,
either way,
dog. Unlucky.
unlucky. But when they die to the poison,
It's the
Yeah.
they died on my fart cloud. It's like, fuck yeah, brother.
yeah.
I hit you with the gas chamber special. Nothing you can do.
Get bodied.
These guys don't respect me though, Matt. They don't respect me.
Why don't they
Flint-
respect you, Bryce?
Flint
That's
fucking Flint. Okay, so you can get people back up. So you turn into a chicken. Even after you turn into a chicken, you pick up their shit and go revive them.
Absolutely.
Flint died. He turned into a chicken. He left. Went to get beers. I was the only one alive, so he went to get beers. I killed their whole team.
Flint. Why'd you go
Wait
to
a
get
second.
beers?
When did that
today?
happen?
When did that happen?
When
You
did
wouldn't
that
know,
happen?
Flint, because you were getting beers.
Because you were
Listen
getting
to the
beers.
story.
I killed everybody. We got the whole team back up, and Flint's like, "Oh, hey, yeah,
I'm alive
that
again.
one time."
Yeah.
I mean,
remember that.
granted, Matt, it was that one time, but
Right.
that
Sure.
one
Okay.
time,
That one time where it mattered.
that one time, Flint was not there to witness it.
Listen, man, I've been trying to light a fire in my apartment for a while now. That one time where it worked, I was out of the house. Is all I'm trying to say, dog. Fire department had to show up, put out the fire.
You know, like you're there, you're playing a hockey game as a young kid, a baseball game, basketball game.
I like
you
how
make
started
a
with
basket
hockey to try to make
you make
point.
that was my
Hockey.
Canadian reference. You know,
Thank you.
Your
Thank you.
olive branch or your maple leaf towards
Yeah,
the Canadian.
I was
You're
trying to
trying
do
so
that.
hard. I
trying to-
appreciate that. You're trying so
Imagine
hard.
you make a goal up there in Canada and you look over and you're like, Dad, I made it, and your dad is missing.
Hold on. T.O. Can we just
And your dad
examine
is
this?
missing.
Can we
That's what it
examine-
was like. I was like, Flint, I killed the whole team, all three of them, and Flint was off getting beers somewhere.
Dude, and the chair's empty, and it's like that fucking high school movie where the kids all sat on the ice, like, fuck.
That's what it was like. I was like, Flint's fucking gone.
Can
Where
we-
is he?
Can we just imagine the scenario of someone being like, Dad, I scored, or I did this, and just like, oh, he's not there.
Yeah.
Why? Like,
That's what it was like. Flint, where are you? I killed the whole team. He legitimately was like, oh, fuck, Bryce is the last one alive. I'm going to get a beer. I'll be right back. That's
Dude,
what he was
I was
like.
so confident that you were going to get dropped, and I was like, dude, I got time to rummage through my fucking 12-pack here to get some beer.
Yeah, exactly.
go upstairs, talk to the sister,
Yeah,
answer some
I
phone
came back
calls,
down. I
like-
was getting revived. I had a beer in my hand. I was like, what the fuck? Oh, I guess I got to sit down and keep playing. I think we almost won that game, too. We won a fucking couple. We did win a couple.
Yeah,
it was,
we
it was
won-
pretty
we
impressive.
won a
Hey, it
couple.
sounds like me playing Apex is gonna be like this. I'm gonna be joining the squad. You know what I mean?
Yeah. We don't win a whole lot, but there's plenty of like memes in between.
That's all that I'm here for.
Of the like when you win a couple, and there's plenty of memes in between to hold you over until you win again.
Perfect.
Yeah. Exactly.
Meanwhile, the difference with Fortnite is Flint
can't
literally cannot build like a ramp.
I don't need
I'm not
to.
talking about. I'm not talking about walls and a whole base. Flint cannot build a single ramp in front of him.
I don't need
Happens
to.
the best of us.
Don't need to, brother.
Yeah.
I just shoot. That's what I signed up for. That's why I was so excited about Call of Duty Blackout, because I was like, finally, I
don't
can
have to build, dog.
I can just shoot. That's all I want to do.
Imagine if Black Ops was free.
Oh man, we'd all be playing it.
That would be Apex.
It's what Apex is now. And it's honestly super good. Devs are listening. They got daily updates from the devs on the Reddits. Daily. On like bug problems and shit. And the dude's like, yeah, man, I'm here. We'll let you know. Community loves memes. I'm all about
Yeah,
it.
that's a big one. Hey, Flint, for you.
That's a
I know
huge
you
one for me.
personally.
Listen, if a community can't enjoy things about its game, make jokes about it, have little in-jokes, the game dies. I'm no scientist, but I saw it happen with Radical Heights. They couldn't laugh at their own game. Now the game's dead. Unlucky. That's what happens. You don't pay attention, you don't enjoy what you're doing, you can't have fun with it. And then the game dies because no one wants to fucking play it. Fortnite, I haven't seen a good Fortnite meme in maybe 6-7 months, and no one wants to fucking play Fortnite anymore. Not that I know of anyway. Maybe there's some like fucking dedicated Fortnite players listening. They're like, hey
Ninja.
man,
Tim the Tap Man.
listen, Tim the Tap Man hates Fortnite. That's a bad
Yeah, I
example.
know he does.
He fucking
I know
hates
he
it.
does.
He just plays
I
it.
mean,
'cause
he has fun with Ninja and shit like that, but that's like more like playing with your buddies and shit.
yeah,
like,
it's different. He wouldn't just sit down and solo queue some Fortnite if he wasn't getting
Yeah.
paid for it, you know?
Yeah.
But Apex seems to be drawing everyone in. It's fun, class-based, which seems to be the theme for like every fucking game now, which I'm fine with. Coming from Smite, I'm totally about that. That's okay.
And it's different too. It's different because the one thing like class based, like Overwatch is what I thought when I thought of class based.
Right.
So like and like we'll talk about this. Like I'm not a shooter person, but
Right.
so when I'm playing Overwatch, Lucio is my dude. Fucking love Lucio.
Yeah. I
But
could see
part of
that.
it is because he has an AoE heal. I can bot people, and I can shoot in between. So I'm contributing to the team even when I suck because he has an AoE heal. But with this, I can heal, but Lucio, his shots are hard to hit, like, because they're not like hit scan and shit like this. But every class does the same amount of damage. They just have different like abilities that they can use. So you can contribute the equal amount as everybody else. You just have to use your abilities equally to everybody else, which is like different and cool regardless of but I suck either way, so
Yeah. So like everyone runs the same, all the guns are the same, you don't get any advantages that way. It's just you have like everyone's got 2 abilities and a passive. So then it's just you build a comp around those instead of focusing on Lucio's hit scan, so we need a hit scan champ, like everything's projectile. No one's getting any bonuses off that. So people are pretty okay with it. And everyone runs the same speeds. There's no like fast champs, slow champs. Everyone's a very level playing field. I haven't found that anyone is overpowered. I don't know about you, Bryce, but like from what I've seen, it's just like usually you're losing a gunfight. Like I'm not losing because someone's using their abilities correctly. Unless we like lock someone in a room with the fucking gas traps, and then it's like, I got you.
Man, you got it.
Yeah. Like anytime there's a time when you think somebody's power may be overpowered, there's times when it's obviously like weak. So there's times where Wraith has an ability. Her ability, she creates a portal.
She's Naruto and Yanis had a kid, and now it's in the game.
Yeah. So she creates a portal, and when she's in her portal, she goes super fast. So if she uses it like over here to the left, you can see her use it, but she like zips across here. Like, so if she uses it on the right, she'll zip across here to the left, and you can't really see her as she's zipping because she's moving so fast. And like, if you're from that vantage point, you're like, well, that's fucking broken. She just fucking zipped over here and I didn't even see her. But there's times where like this fucking Wraith zipped in front of us, and like, unlike Yanis, Flint's like, we'll just follow her through her portal, because you can go through her portal too. So she tried to zip away from us, and me and Flint both went through her portal and like killed her anyway. So that's like the huge weakness. So it's like a strength if like she's far away, but if she tries to use it in front of you, you're like, okay, I'll just follow you.
Good one.
You're dead as fuck either way.
Yeah, it sounds like a good game, honestly.
Yeah.
So far, very happy with it. So we're playing a shit ton of that.
Yeah. And I'm one of the first ones to be like, oh, these popular games, it's just another battle royale. I'm not playing that shit. Everybody's on board. Like, I'm the first one to be super negative about a super popular game.
Yeah.
And I literally was, and I only downloaded it to play with like Flint and Trevor.
That's my plan.
But since I played it, like I've been having fun. Like it's pretty cool. It's like, I've seen a couple memes too, like comparing it to the old Halo days. I can see that. I can see how it could be fun like the old Halo days.
That's all that matters to me at this point.
That's it.
That's all you've been, Flint. Like that's all you've been playing is Apex, though.
I did play some Smash Brothers. I've been entering local not locals, but
Flint's a smelly Smash main. Tell me about
that. I've been playing some online weeklies. This guy has free online weeklies every Friday night at 11:30 p.m. So I've been playing those every week. This week did not do so great. I got playing against some sponsored players. I got fucking bodied.
3-stock?
Not 3-stocked. I would like to also point. Kurt Dude got 3-stocked. I didn't get 3-stocked. I took some stocks.
You calling Kurt Dude out like that? 3-stocked?
Yo, Kurt Dude is actually trash.
Dude, Kurt Dude is good as fuck. He was on a little bit of a losing streak. I think he got seated a little higher. Got a better player.
No, he's actually trash.
End of the day,
Kurt Dude is in a weird spot because like he's a whammy, so I want to tell him he's awesome, but he's a whammy, so I want to be like, Kurt, dude, you're fucking trash. You're trash, dude. You're trash, Kurt, dude.
I can't in good conscience call him trash.
Kurt, dude, you're actually like high key trash. You're not low key. Like actually, you're really bad at
High-key
this.
trash.
Dude,
You're actually really bad at Smash Brothers. Try playing a real fighting game before you ever comment to me ever again. You're
Hit him
fucking
with it.
bad.
Hit him
dude,
with it.
he'll
Hit
come
him
back
with
on
it.
and stage spike you again. Don't tempt fate.
Stage spike? What is that? What is that? Is that a Mario Party thing? I don't understand.
Oh, wait, Pummel Party? Pummel Party?
How
Pummel
about he
Party?
comes and meets me in fucking Street Fighter and we play a real game for once? How about that?
Oh shit.
How about that?
Oh shit.
How about he
Calling
meets
him
me?
out.
I'll play Honda and he plays whoever the fuck he wants because it
Dude,
doesn't matter.
what if
he can
Honda's
play
in
Mario?
Smash?
It does fuck all.
Incineroar?
I'm gonna hit him with the hands and he loses. Done.
Dude, what if they put Honda in his DLC for Smash 5? Smash
Then I'm
Ultimate.
about to buy a Switch. And you're
Dude, imagine if Kurt, dude, random picked and still fucking 3-stocked you.
Oh fuck.
I'm
He
talking
might.
about a real fight. He get through. Yo, 3-stock in a party game. That's the principle of a home school. Who gives a fuck? Play me in Street Fighter.
Kurt, dude, meet us in Brawlhalla, bitch.
Yeah, exactly. Brawlhalla. Yo, I got the stick. Where you at, Kurt, dude? Where you at?
Matt,
We're on
it's
Tuesday.
Flint's week. Let
Sorry,
Flint tell
Flint.
his week.
We're
Shut
almost
up.
there, boys. All right, yeah. So I went 0-2 this week. Unlucky. I went 2-2 last week, which is pretty dope. Only other thing I want to talk about, I'm watching Baki, the anime. Been watching that pretty much nonstop.
Did you watch the beginning? Well, we talked about this a little bit.
Yeah. So Netflix released a new Baki anime. I don't know when they're gonna finish it. It's 26 episodes. They only have 13 dubbed. I'm waiting until the dub's done because I started dubbed. That shit was wild. But it turns out that Netflix wanted season 3. And they don't fucking tell you that. They're just like, no, this is Baki season 1. But turns
I've
out
learned that. I Googled it beforehand before I ever watched it. Because
That's smart.
that was, you've watched anime for a long time. I just do that now because I don't know any. Because like Fate, there's like 18 different iterations of whatever the fuck Fate is. I don't know where it begins. I don't know where it ends. So like Baki, I just Googled it and found it out. But yeah, like you, a weeb.
I just sat down and started watching it. And you can you can watch season 3 without watching the other 2 seasons because they kind of catch you up. They say like, oh, this is what happened.
This is what happened.
They flash back, right? But I was like, you know what, man? I'm kind of a completionist. So I'm scared to start any like super big animes anymore because I'm like, I gotta watch it all. I have to know, right? So I watched season 1 and 2. So Baki,
Just random Googles?
yeah, I have a website. I'll send you it. It's pretty
all right.
ghetto, but whatever. It takes me where I need to be.
Same. It shows you some fake anime titties on the way to showing you a couple episodes and shit.
Yeah. One of those like, you'll come in 5 seconds if you play this game. Like, no, that's a fucking lie. That's a fucking lie.
Oh, you tested it?
Not yet, but I
got 2.5 faps in. He's like, this is bullshit.
like I'm already 5 seconds in. I'm just angry. But
I'm suing somebody.
someone's getting sued, dude. After I clean up. Anyway, so yeah, the original Baki was in 2006-7 time frame, so it's like older anime, and it's got 48 episodes of that. It's like, well, I have to wait for the second part of the 3rd season to come out on Netflix anyway, so I'll go back and watch it. If it's not some of the weirdest fucking anime I've ever seen in my life, okay? Basically, what it is the best way I can describe it, and I can describe it from Matt. Matt, you remember in Tekken where Heihachi throws his fucking kid off a mountain?
Which time?
The first time.
Okay, yeah.
Just imagine that, but the anime. So Baki's dad hooks up with Baki's mom, just picks her up, goes to a party. He's like, "You're my wife now. You're gonna give me a son." Sexes her up right there. He's the strongest fighter on the planet. U.S. has a non-aggression treaty with him because he beat the shit out of soldiers in Okinawa for whatever fucking reason. Donald Trump.
Sounds about right.
Donald Trump is a canon character in this manga. Signed a non-aggression pact and pissed his pants. Signed the fucking
Even like in the original one?
yeah.
So it's like canon before Donald Trump was president.
Oh,
like
no.
back
Sorry.
then.
So back then, I think it was Obama, I think, was in the...
Okay, because no, that would have even been like Donald Trump because he was like had so much money and shit back then. It would have been awesome.
That would have been hilarious. But yeah, anyway, so that like if you read the manga, they have all these like famous people. They try and stay away from that in the anime. But in the anime, basically, Baki's dad's the strongest motherfucker. He can beat up whoever he wants. He has Baki. Baki's 13 in an underground fighting ring, beating the shit out of everyone. And they've based all the other fighters off real fighters, which is really fucking weird. They got them based off like the Ultimate Warrior is a fucking character.
Just comes to the ring, banners, paint.
Yeah, but they're all like
shaking the ropes.
It starts out like they're just really strong and they're just good at fighting, and you're like, okay, this is fine. But then like Baki's dad, like an earthquake happens and he punches the ground and the earthquake stops, and everyone's like, what?
Obviously.
What? Like every once in a while,
Yeah.
they just do some off the wall shit.
Fuck you, tectonic plates. Fuck you.
There's a dude, he dresses up in a fucking purple gi, and he fucking walks around like with claw hands, and everyone's like, oh, this is a secret dark form of karate.
Oh, Bryce with the fucking Street Fighter shit. Oh shit. I was about to say it. Look at that big like Vega, bitch. Like
Bitch.
Reference,
Dude.
pop culture, relevant.
It's so fucking weird. Like Baki's just like he's like fighting giant gorillas. Dude's walking around like Vega, and he's like, and everyone's like, "Oh, this is dark karate. He knows dark karate. It's the fucking hardest martial art ever." All he's doing is like grabbing people's nerves and pulling them out. And they're like, "That's dark karate." I'm like, "What the fuck is this anime?" It's so random. It's so weird, and everyone's just throwing hands all the time. It's the anime where when they solve all their problems through fighting. Right? Like, oh, who's doing the dishes today? Guess we're having a fight to the death. Find that one out. Fucking buckaroo. Buckle up. Except Baki is like, I want to say at least 20 years younger than everyone competing. So all these old, like, strong fucking martial arts guys, like, I've been fighting for 40 years. Baki's like, I'm 12. Whatever. Beat the fuck out of you, dude. I don't give a shit.
happens.
It's wild. I would recommend it if you want a crazy anime.
What about like season 3, like up to date Netflix now? He's still way younger.
He's like 17. So there's like a time. So between season 1 and 2, there's a time skip, and he's like 16, and then between season 2 and 3, he's like it's a small time skip, so he's like 17, just about to graduate. My favorite part is when because he has to do like regular school stuff still. He's like a student, but like he leaves school to go beat the fuck out of people in this underground ring under Tokyo Dome for some like. It's like the equivalent of going under Madison Square Garden to throw hands.
Right.
It's like I'm not going to calculus today. I got to beat the shit out of some boxer. But
under Tokyo Dome real quick. I'll be right back.
yeah, I'll be right back. I got a limo up front. But like he's pretending to be like the weakest pussy. The whole fuck like at school, he's like, no one can know my secret. He's jacked as shit. His muscles
Like
have
that's
muscles.
his Bruce Wayne to Batman.
Bruce Wayne to Batman.
Exactly.
As if being jacked is going to solve his problem.
He's covered in scars from all these fights, and he's just sitting in the back of the class like, no one can know my secret. Like, dude, everyone fucking knows that you go.
Everyone knows your secret. Like, for real.
Everyone knows you're going out back to punch the fuck out of people. Like, don't worry about it. It's so dumb. I recommend it. New one's a lot more bloody than the old ones. The old ones are like, they are bloody, but not as, like the new one, people are losing eyeballs and hands and shit. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? Dark as shit.
Hardcore.
Anyway, that's my week. But Bryce, what's yours? You got more peace sign hit him with it, or what's up?
Yeah, a little bit. I fucking interrupted Flint with a whole bunch of that because because we've been playing together and like that's been my whole week. Fucking Mozambique, however the fuck you say the gun. There's like a meme about it now. It's like, oh, I'm a fucking professional Apex player. He's one hit. I'm low. I just crashed. Mozambique here. Like, that's a fucking meme. Like, Mozambique, like, they'll fucking hit it and I'll be there. Like, doesn't matter. So other than that, I was sick last week. Didn't play any games. Flint was upset. And like I was on the podcast last week, sick as fuck, coughing, sniffling. Flint probably fucking edited it all out so you didn't hear it. But either way, like, I was sick as fuck, and I told these fuckers I would game with them last weekend. I didn't. I ended up watching Naruto all last weekend. I caught up. I'm up to date with Attack on Titan.
Oh shit!
That's a big thing to make sure I'm a weeb. Attack on Titan is up to date. So I'm ready for the next season in April or whatever for how that goes. Because for a while, it would be like I would try to find random websites for like weeb shit for what I needed to watch, and that's like what it's with Naruto right now. Because Shippuden isn't on Netflix. Some of the random movies are, which is weird, but the actual show isn't on Netflix. And a lot of the Netflix anime shows that are dubbed, are like real, like shit bad. You would never recommend to watch. But Hulu is the shit. So it had a free trial period, which is where I started Attack on Titan, and I finished it online. But it had like the first 2 seasons dubbed. Third season wasn't, but I watched it online.
Wait, so there's a season 3 of Attack on Titan?
Yeah, season 4 is about to come out.
Fuck. I read so much of that, I didn't finish it because I was like, what? I'm going to stop reading this. But now I'm like, where's the anime at? Maybe I'll just watch it. So I'm just wondering.
I can tell you where the anime's at.
Tell
but
me after
I don't
the
wanna...
podcast. Tell me after the podcast. Yeah.
So the next thing I knew I had to watch, because I've watched like the big main things like Naruto. From being a fucking cartoon watcher, I knew I had to start with Naruto or Dragon Ball. You can't watch both. It's like a battle. It's like a battle. There's people who watch Naruto and there's people who watch Dragon Ball, but you can't watch both type thing. Like, that's how you started out being a cartoon watcher.
To be honest. TBH, I was about to make a comment on that, but then I remembered that I've seen Dragon Ball, but I haven't seen Naruto. So I was like,
yeah, see?
I'll just sit in the back here.
So the next thing I started watching is on Hulu, dubbed My Hero Academia.
Oh, is that indie? Is that indie? Never seen it.
Which granted, I didn't know.
Fringe.
Boku no Hero All Might is also fucking Goku?
No.
Or Vegeta. So Goku is Naruto and Vegeta is Sasuke? Is that equivalent? Flint?
Goku's Naruto. Yes.
Yeah, it's equivalent.
You're correct. You're correct.
Okay. So Sabat, Christopher Sabat is All Might and Vegeta.
Yes.
Okay.
You're correct.
And he also does Smite skins, which is where I was tying
He does
it.
a few Smite skins, yes.
But
on her is probably the best example if you can hear his voice. And Zeus. On her and Zeus are probably the best, because the other ones, like, it's like DJ Ganesh, where it's like you can't even tell it's him.
Right.
Yeah.
So I've been watching that. I'm on season 2 now, and you guys know, to this day, I'll watch these Japanese cartoons, and I'll still call them cartoons. And Shanna has not seen me watch. She understands Naruto, so she'll like come in on me watching Naruto, and I'll tell her what's going on. There's been other ones where I can like explain it to her. She has not come in on me, which is a weird thing to think about, because when you're watching fucking anime, like, you have to worry about people coming in on you. Like, that's the thing.
You're masturbating.
That's the thing.
Or something.
She has not come in on me watching My Hero yet. I went through the whole season 1. She didn't come in. Season 2 starts with they're doing like the school Olympics, basically.
Yeah.
And it's the X-rated hero is the one announcing the games. It's this X-rated hero is like this chick. She has handcuffs on, this fucking
Right,
like
I
ball
remember that,
gag
yeah.
outfit, basically titties out. And Shanna walks in. She's like, "Oh, are those supposed to be titties?" And I'm like, "Yes." Yes, but let me explain this show to you. I'm just not watching this girl standing here with her titties out. I think it's a t-shirt on over it, but I'm not really sure because it's white. It kind of blends in with her skin tone. It may be titties. It may be a t-shirt. I don't actually know, but can you just leave the room while I watch this, please? Like, just get out of here.
Dude, that's the anime rules, man. They walk it. Family and friends walk in at the worst time because the rest of that show is pretty fucking tame. Like it's all just like heroes.
Academia of all shows is pretty basic.
Yeah, of all shows, she walks in. You cannot walk in when All Might is being like, "I am here."
Yeah.
Like you walk in, the X-rated superstar, fucking handcuffs on, kinky as fuck. Like my
You almost
titties are
wish
out.
it was porn. It'd be easier to
bitches.
explain.
Yeah, it would be
Like, if
easier.
she walked in, she's like, "All right, Bryce is having a moment with himself," and she can just turn around and walk away. But
Yeah,
like if
exactly.
it's that, it's like, okay, there's questions now, and it's like, well, I wish there weren't questions.
I don't have answers for you. I didn't fucking make it.
Yeah. All I can do is be like, "Well, Matt told me to watch this."
Yeah, throw me into the bus.
Yeah, when we come down to visit, like you're the one that was putting all that smut
Yeah,
Yes,
on Bryce's fucking
absolutely.
watch list. Like, oh yeah,
exactly.
there.
I'll just blame it on Brian. I'll be like, listen, honestly, it was Brian. Brian was like, listen, I know, Bryce, you're secretly into dirt, and once you're super into dirt, you gotta watch this show. That's the lore. That's a fact.
That's it.
That's what Shannon knows you guys by like significant things at this point. Flint got covered in maple syrup.
Okay, fair enough.
Matt loves Street Fighter, and Brian loves dirt. Like that's how she knows you at this point.
Perfect.
That may change over time, though. That
The
may
lore
change
is
over
accurate.
time.
The lore,
The
is
lore
accurate.
may
Wait.
change, but
What was my lore before the maple syrup? Because that's fairly recent. Was I just like
That's
the
true.
really Canadian one, or what? Was
oh no, that's the first thing. I was like, Shanna, fucking, I love Flint, but this motherfucker, like.
Still
I
getting
forgot
pancakes
who
on
I
it.
met first. If it was Brian or Matt, I met like
Technically me in the airport.
Yeah.
You were like,
So I met-
'cause I was looking for Flint, and you were like, Matt, and I was
Matt.
like,
And then we
shit,
walked
that's-
over.
Yeah.
Then we walked
high-fived.
over to we high five. We walk over to baggage claim, and there's Flint, full Canadian tuxedo, jean
true.
jacket,
Flint was
jeans on.
dead-ass Canadian.
He was
Like,
yeah.
It was like, oh, there he is. It's pretty easy to spot out.
that's the
There he
Canadian
is.
right there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Out and
And I
about.
told you
But
I had already met
she
Incon,
also
and
knows you're the baby,
I told
too.
you that I had already met
yeah.
Incon, and you were like,
That
dude,
was
shut
it.
the fuck up. Let's get an
Matt
Uber.
was famous
That was
by
your
the time we
response.
all got there.
That's right, dude.
Matt
I
was
was a
famous.
slut.
Ribcage.org.
Ribcage.org. dog.
Ribcage.org. I love
Oh shit! Hey, Flint's gonna get to this. Never mind. I'll save it to the end.
it. Okay.
Okay, we're
I'll
an
leave it
hour
for
in.
you.
Let's wrap this up.
Let's
wrap
wrap-
up this
Matt,
part.
what's the topic? Where are we going?
Well, we were going to talk about, I'm not sure, because Bryce had kind of an zone topic that he wanted to talk about. And I was like, well, what if we talk about like games that we think are overrated and underrated? So I don't know where we're at an hour into the podcast. What are you thinking, Bryce? Are we thinking overrated, underrated?
Okay, we can do overrated. We can do both. We'll do a little bit of both.
Okay,
Fuck it.
sure.
If we're going, I know. Listen, whammies. Let me tell you what the direction the podcast is going to go. I'm
go.
fucking taking.
There's-
I'm taking
Bryce,
host.
There's no
Bryce is
direction.
taking over.
I'm
backing
my
up.
my microphone is up and down, up and down. Listen, I know we do 2 hours every week, but we want to do 2 hours, less than 2 hours, over 2 hours of just hype, whatever. Like if we're feeling it, we're not feeling it. We're not going to be obligatory. Okay, I think that's how you say that word. Obligatory
it.
2
Got
hours
it in
every
one.
week.
Time
Okay.
limit can't hold us back, and it can't hold
So-
us forward either.
I know that I
Unbreakable.
suck really bad at Apex Legends, but it's
Unbreakable.
because I haven't been a first-person shooter growing up. So I want to talk to the boys. We've talked a little bit of like how we grew up, but I want to break it down because I don't think it's something that's talked about very often. Like the path of how you got to be the gamer you are, because and I'll start off with me to give an example for Matt and Flint of where we're going. So I grew up in a fucking weird, and Matt and Flint are a little bit younger than me, so they may have gone through it a little bit differently. First console I got was Super Nintendo. Nintendo, like, I had friends who had Nintendo. My uncle had Sega. First console for me, Super Nintendo. So I grew up playing Super Mario. Fucking, there was a Tasmania game on Super Nintendo that's fire. You would spin in circles. There's a
fire,
fucking...
hey? Are you
Yeah,
sure?
dude, it was fire, dude. You spin in circles. I don't know what the point of the game was. You just spin in circles. You're as Taz,
no,
dude.
you spin in
fucking
circles, that was the game.
whatever fucking Taz
That
did.
was the point of the game.
I think so. It was like a 2D, like you go sideways. Listen, there was a lot of games that I played when I was younger that I could tell you now I played. You could be like, Bryce, this was the point of the game. All I know is like what I did in it, whether it was the point or not. Like there was a Yogi Bear fucking game. It was a side game. All I know is you played as Yogi and you collect picnic baskets. There was more points. Aladdin. I don't think I ever beat Aladdin. That game was fire. I played the shit out of it.
Honestly, who did?
I think the furthest I got in Aladdin was the level you got where you ride the magic carpet.
Oh, yeah, that level is hard as fuck, actually.
It is. Because you got the shits falling.
Yeah.
You're fucking zooming through it. The hypest Super Nintendo game I've told everybody before, Turtles in Time.
Hell yeah.
Turtles, because it was an arcade game too, and you could double down on that shit. Perfect. So I went from that to Nintendo 64. And from there, because I had a little brother and I played sports growing up, a lot of like how I grew up was sports games. Like not fighting games. I played sports games, N64. I moved to PlayStation after that. My like biggest memory of regular PlayStation is Syphon Filter. PlayStation 2, I can't really tell you. PlayStation 3 is probably PlayStation 3 had that. It was the first game that had that Mortal Kombat vs. Capcom game, which is probably you know what I'm talking about?
No,
not Mortal Kombat. No, it wasn't
Marvel,
Mortal Kombat
Marvel.
vs. Capcom.
Marvel vs. Capcom.
It was like you could play Mortal Kombat people versus like Green Lantern and shit.
Oh, Marvel versus DC and Mortal Kombat
versus DC.
Yeah.
That's 360. Yeah.
But like a lot of like I grew up like N64 is like my favorite thing. Like fucking Monster Trucks, Ken Griffey Jr. fucking Slugfest, Frank Thomas Big Hurt. Like I played a lot of fucking Madden, like sports games were what I played like growing up. So now like, and I've talked most on this podcast about PlayStation 2, like being SOCOM 2 is my favorite game. That's a third person shooter. Like I don't like just nothing led me down this path. I remember when I was in high school, my junior year, my parents asked me if I want to go to this technical school, right? So instead of just like taking boring like high school classes my junior and senior year, I go to this tech school and either take networking hardware or networking software. I took the Cisco networking class. Everybody I was in there with played fucking Half-Life. So like they were fucking shooters, Half-Life, and I'm like, at that point, I was like so much like jock in my head. If you asked me what I wanted to do in high school, like what do you want to be when you grow up, I would legitimately tell you like a baseball player. Like I'll be a football player. Like that was just like where my mindset was. I had like no like vision of what else I wanted.
Did you play baseball at least, or were you just bullshitting? Okay.
No, yeah, like I was a good baseball player. Like I could
look at this guy. Look how full of himself he is.
No, like there was a point like I played basically like single A baseball. It got to the point where like I was gonna leave for college or leave for the Navy on the same day. And the college I was going there to play baseball.
Yeah.
But to like entice me to play baseball there, they're like, you can also play football here. And I'm like, oh, fuck. Like that was cool. But that was like an incentive to play baseball at the school. But I asked my old man, I was like, should I go to college or should I go to the Navy? Because I fucked around, played SOCOM 2 fucking video game, right? SOCOM 2 Navy SEALs. My buddy joined the Navy. I'm like, I fucking love SOCOM 2. He's like, let's go to the recruiter. I'm like, dude, that's embarrassing to admit now. This is probably the first time I really admitted it, like said the words. I joined the Navy because of a fucking video game.
Dude,
Damn,
you know how many people
bro.
play COD? Dude, do you know how many people join the military because of COD, though? Like, it
I
happens
bet.
all the time. It happens all the time. I met people who met, even in the Canadian, like, reserves and shit, and they're like, yeah, I'm interested in this because of Call of Duty. And it's like, oh, wow. That's kind of sad, but also, like, low-key kind of cool.
I bet, because going to the recruiter, like, the recruiter asked me, like, well, what do you want to do? And like I legitimately like just named guns from SOCOM.
Oh
that
my god, I love
I'm
it.
like, dude, the fucking M14, the M16A2, the fucking A-Dub. You heard of the A-Dub? They're the fucking Sig Sauer. The Sig Sauer, dude. The fucking SSG.
So,
SD.
if I kill 6 guys, do I get a helicopter to come in and
Basically.
shoot them? Like, basically.
You heard of the map Night Stalker? They got that over there. That's
if I fight someone, I want to fight someone on Night Stalker.
Yeah, that's pretty much like what it was, and like what I went into like.
Dude,
the
that recruiter
Navy,
was
like,
like,
being
bro.
like,
That's great.
Yeah.
That's top notch.
Probably had a fresh
Yeah.
pot of coffee sitting on his desk. He was like, bro, what am I listening to right
we'll
now?
sign you.
Probably-
And my
he's probably-
recruiter,
no, dude, probably was actually more like in a 5th time this week. Like,
my recruiter fucked up. He had fucking Xbox in his fucking recruiting office. Later on, little did I know, he got fucking busted for having an Xbox. He was like enticing people to join based on playing Halo with him and shit like that.
shit.
Oh.
But yeah, like
Sneaky.
that's all I knew. Like I joined the Navy based on playing like SOCOM, the fucking video game. Didn't know anything about it. And it like my buddy was into it more than I did. I just followed him along, and I'm like, eventually I was going to school or joining the Navy on the same day. I asked my old man, I'm like, what should I do? And he's like, I think you should join the Navy. So that's what I did. And like ultimately it's probably a good thing, because if I went to school, like looking at it now, I was going to go to school for physical therapy. I probably wouldn't went to school for physical therapy and like fucked off. And because my whole thing, like especially growing up, is I never took it super, like I took it serious, like being an athlete, but I never took it super serious.
Yeah.
Because if you want to be like an athlete, I mean, there's like, you're given like gifts, but you have to work at it too. My whole thing, I was so much faster than everybody, just like running.
Yeah.
So people were like, Bryce, like you have to get in the gym and work out to be like stronger. And I'd be like, listen, if you can catch me, I will start working out. And it just never got to that level. I was always faster than everybody. So I never worked out. I was weak as fuck. I asked my old man, I was like, do I go to the Navy? Do I go to college? He's like, I think you should join in the Navy. I'm like, okay, that's what I'll do. I joined the Navy because my old man told me to. Probably the best thing I did. I would have just went to college, drank, worked out. I probably, no knock. I'd probably be a gym teacher right now. That's like, it's tough to say no knock, but like, I would love to be a gym teacher right now, but like, that's what I would be doing right now instead of like what I'm like my career. I'm I'm a fucking
So it
asshole.
sounds like you win either
I'm
way,
not gonna-
Bryce. You either end up
Yeah.
where you are now, or you would have just been like a gym teacher drinking out of your
Yeah,
coffee cup every
I'd be
day.
like
You're
coaching.
Let's fucking go dodgeball, boys! Like,
Yeah, but I would still be in Vermont living the same life like as I grew up as. Instead, I got to see like countries. I got to grow up. I got to fucking meet a couple of fucking Canadian idiots and shit like that.
yeah, that part.
Yeah, but
sucks.
so yeah, so and like that's the path I went down. So I just went down the whole fucking rabbit hole. So I went from playing SOCOM, and the very like next thing in my mind that I went from is to World of Warcraft.
Right.
So I went from World of Warcraft into basically War Z, which is a third-person shooter. I went from War Z into League of Legends, which is top-down. And I went from League of Legends into Smite, which is back to third person.
Yeah.
Which is like weird to think about now because there's people who are the same age as me who legitimately like went from the age where I was playing Super Nintendo basically, and probably not Super Nintendo necessarily, but at the age that I was playing Super Nintendo, you could have been playing probably Half-Life or the first iteration of CSGO.
Yeah.
So if you were the first iteration of a first-person shooter to now, or even if like you started with Call of Duty and that's all that, like pretty much Apex is the first fucking first-person shooter I have played since the Call of Duty where you bring the dogs out. World at War?
Yeah, I think it's World at War, yeah.
So I just told a long story to get to that, to get the fucking. So I'll be playing with like Flint and Trevor and I'll be having a fucking blast. But I know if I'm the last one alive or if they're depending on me, they're fucked. Which brings it back to the point, Matt, which brings it back to the point earlier. When I was the last one alive and I clutched it out and killed everybody and Flint was fucking off somewhere else, getting a beer, taking a piss, getting a water, talking to his sister, talking to his family, and I'm saving the whole team and he missed it. Do you know how I felt? He missed it all.
Yeah, I'm getting guilt tripped right now. This is some
dude,
bullshit.
He missed it
You
all.
gotta fucking stay on the game, dog. What the fuck's wrong with you?
So I like I grew up like MOBA centric, third person shooter. This first person shooter shit, I love it. If we're friends, I'll love to play it with you, but it is one of those games where I go into it, and I don't know if anybody else experiences this for certain genres. I go into first person shooters now knowing I suck and I have no hope of like ever being as good as pretty much. If I kill the person I'm up against, it's pretty much I hit the lottery luck.
Okay, well, Bryce, what if next time at Worlds or wherever I come see you, what if I catch you? Will you try to get better? What if I run and I try to catch you?
Oh, I'll try. I'll never
Okay.
stop trying. I'll never stop trying. You will not catch me slipping on trying. I'm just warning you.
Okay.
You can be
And-
like silent, Bryce, I want to play with you, and I'll try to the end. Now, if you try to jump and I'll say I'll catch you, you just have to be okay with me not catching you or catching you. Okay? You're
It's a
just going to be
50-50.
okay with either or.
It's a 50.
Listen,
Awesome, dog.
don't know
Wait,
how
do you have a story like
what's your
that
origin?
of
What's your
how
origin?
you grew up? Are you weak at anything? Do you have an origin of some shit like that?
See, I'm almost the opposite. Like, I'm weak at sports games. I played a little NHL, but I never really got into it. I was a first-person shooter boy. I didn't really own video game console. I had a Game Boy, so I played a lot of Pokemon shit till we got an Xbox in the house. And then it was like, right when I got a 360, I think it was Modern Warfare 2 had just released. Like that was the new Call of Duty game, and that was one of the ones that was like.
So was Modern Warfare 2 after or before World at War?
After.
After.
Okay.
So I had buddies that had.
So I
360.
never even played Modern Warfare 2.
Yeah.
Zero. Never played it.
That was the big one. I remember that.
That was the biggest one. That launched, and that was like, oh fuck.
That was a big deal.
So you never experienced the hype of bringing the dogs out. You never experienced. You skipped it.
I skipped dogs. I don't know. I think there was a dog. I want to say there was a dog streak. I can't remember. Not in Modern Warfare 2.
Three kills streak.
In
You
Black
hit
Ops,
the button.
there was.
That's what it was
What
like.
were they like? Oh, sorry.
One more time. Perfect. Thank you.
Wait a minute. Fuck. That's gonna go into the fucking intro. Shit.
Could be.
I don't do that as much anymore, but yeah.
Yeah. Man, I don't know. I just edit both
Flynn
and I just
does.
get sleepy.
No, yeah,
You know
Flynn
what I'm
does.
saying? I'm like, oh man, I don't want to do this. Anyway. Yeah, so like Modern Warfare 2 came out and that was like the big, oh fuck. That was like that generation's Apex Legends. You know what I'm saying? Like that was like everyone had a copy. I think I bought like 2 or 3 copies because the fucking Xbox would chew up discs like no one's business. And one of those.
Did. Yeah.
So I was pretty much playing first-person shooters from like the age of 13 until probably I graduated high school, and then I moved over to like Smite and a little bit Paladins, things like that. Like I pretty much transitioned from Xbox exclusively, Xbox 360, to I'm playing PC games now. I'm gonna play some Smite. I'm gonna play like MOBAs and shit like that. So going back, I'm almost like going back to my roots playing Apex Legends. It's mouse keyboard, which is a little different because I was playing on controller. I was playing on pad, but I understand the corners and like the flow of the fight better, I guess, if that makes any sense. Like how you would move from room to room. Like you don't just like run straight in. You got to check corners. You got to deal with all this shit. It's like stuff you pick up in first-person shooters. So that's kind of where I came from, was more of a first-person shooter background. And I definitely understand. Like there's even people that, like I watch like Shroud play. I'm like, God damn, man. Like he'll see someone like 300 meters out. He's like, yeah, there's a person moving over there. I saw those 2 pixels shift, and he's just dead.
I can't see that
Like
shit.
what the fuck? Like I would have just waited until we got closer, and then maybe probably would have taken a shot. But that's one of the genres where a skill gap is extremely noticeable. I think it's like that in fighting games.
Yeah.
Where you just
especially
know.
like watching Ninja in the beginning, like when I would watch him in Fortnite, he sees people so far away. I'm like
what?
I cannot see people that far away on the map. Like, and maybe I keep thinking, even now, like me and you playing together, you'll spot somebody, and I'll be like, okay, eventually you're at 80 games play, not 80 games played, level 84. When I'm level 84, maybe I'll be able to see people like you see people.
Right.
Yeah.
Then I hit level 84 and I still cannot see people like you see people. You've just been playing this genre so long, like you see something move and you know that's something. I'm like,
Hours, yeah.
I don't know, like
It's
I've fallen
tough, man.
yeah, I fall into this trap, and like I hope, like I told them Matt earlier, I got these fucking supersonic headphones and shit, and like Apex Legends is one of the first games where like the audio system I have can legitimately, like I can tell every footstep where it is. So I hope it helps, but I feel like Flint could have is like Sony fucking Walkman, Kevin McAllister fucking
Kevin McAllister.
I love it.
headphones on, fucking earbuds or some shit, and he could tell the same thing. So I'm like, I spent all this money on these fucking headphones, and Flint can probably hear the same fucking footsteps I can. Fuck this game.
Oh, fuck. That's just FPSs, man. It's that fighting games. Like, I almost wish I played more fighting games because I genuinely love the idea of just you and another person sitting down throwing hands, and whoever's better is better. But I never, like, I got Street Fighter on 360, but I never.
Yeah, you told me that.
I never, like, I would play a couple matches, and then my friends would be like, come on, fucking Call of Duty right now. What are you doing? Get the fuck on here. We're going 9th Prestige today. Like, what the
For what
fuck?
it's worth, you play fighting games like you've been playing fighting games this whole time. To me anyway.
I appreciate that. I like to
What's
Matt.
your
He's
lore,
like,
Flint?
he's dumb.
What's your lore on the FGC, Flint?
My lore.
Yeah.
I think the first actual fighting game I picked up and played seriously was Mortal Kombat 9 on the 360.
Right. Yes,
That was the first one I fiended. That I was like,
pretty
I'm
fun
playing
life.
this one.
Yeah, that was I remember everyone actually. You know what's funny? Like we're talking about Call of Duty. We're talking about like popular games. I remember everyone played Mortal Kombat 9. At least when I was in high school. Like I'm a little older than you, Flint. So maybe it was like early high school for you. It might have been late high school for me, or it might have been whatever the fuck. I remember everyone played that game. Like,
yeah, man.
2v2s were hype. You could play against the computer. You could play against people online. Like, everyone played Mortal Kombat. It was fucking fun.
Oh, fuck. I did the whole ladder. The challenge
the
ladder.
ladders were fun.
Oh,
Ladders
fuck.
were fun. Yeah. There was like 200 challenges or some shit.
Yep, I did that. I mean, the reward you got for it was bullshit, but I did it.
What was the reward? I don't
You
remember.
got Melina in her fucking bandage suit. It's like when she was.
Oh, yeah, it was bullshit, wasn't
It was just her in bandages. I'm like, did I really just? Because I think one of the challenges is like you had to kill 3 Shao Kahns in a row or something.
The final was like fight Melina, and then it was fight Kintaro, fight Goro, and fight Shao Kahn on like, I think you got like a minimal health buff.
Yeah, it was like 1 health bar, I think, and you had to. So it was like if you didn't frag everyone except Shao Kahn, you just weren't winning. You just weren't.
Yeah, it was bullshit. I remember that too, and I might be wrong about that. Maybe a whammy will Google it and look it up and tell us, and that'd be cool too. But like, I remember it being like really fucking impossible hard. I remember
some of those challenges were like, holy shit, they're just telling you to fuck off. But that was like the first one that I because I played Street Fighter 4.
Yeah,
and I enjoyed it. But when I picked it up, by that time, the online was at that point where the people playing online weren't really new. It was like...
Do you remember what version of the game you got? Because there's so many versions.
Oh, man.
It's just crazy to think
I didn't have
like,
a con, so...
Okay.
They're like...
Ultra?
Yeah.
Sorry, AE, maybe? A Super or AE?
Maybe.
Like, we're all gaming together now. Yeah. Flint literally can start his gaming, like, his memory of gaming after, like, doesn't remember anything in the beginning that I played.
That's true. It's true.
Yeah, like, I didn't touch
Same with me,
PS2 really at all.
Like, do you understand the hype of what N64 was at all?
Oh,
Wait, you just said
God, no.
PS2.
Absolutely not. I didn't.
Like,
N64 was
we
like
could
one of
get
those ones you just didn't
N64
touch.
Yeah.
N64
Yeah.
could be a whole like 2-hour podcast on its own.
But
It's
it's
a cool
not
concept.
even something like it's probably like completely nostalgia at this point. Like I could tell you now like how awesome N64 was, and you could go and play it now. Much like Chrono Trigger. Chrono Trigger. Everybody says how fucking awesome that was. If I fucking got it and played it now, I'd probably think it's shit.
Yes and no. Yeah. I think parts of it would hold up. I don't know. I haven't played that game in fucking years.
Yeah. I'm almost scared to go back and play some games from my childhood, like old Game Boy games and stuff.
Yeah.
I don't want to ruin it because I remember I loved that shit when I was a kid. I don't want to take it away.
My whole idea of what Pokemon is red and blue.
Hell yeah.
That's it. That's what I know Pokemon. If you tell me some fucking Octomon fucking
Octomon, dude.
super emerald, golden, blue genre of Pokemon. I don't, dude. Okay,
Octomon, dude.
The most
Octomon.
epic Pokemon is Mew or Mewtwo, and that's it. That's all I know. That's probably a normal Pikachu nowadays. Mew and Mewtwo are probably like Bulbasaur. Our Mew,
You start with them.
right? You pretty much start with Mew and Mewtwo now as Bulbasaur, right?
You're absolutely right, Bryce.
Matt, you're fucking lying to me. Shut up.
You start with Mewtwo.
Shut up.
You know,
You load the
you're
game, Mewtwo
absolutely
comes down, says, I'm the trainer now,
I-
bitch, and you just fucking play.
I hate both of you. I hate both of you. You're both memeing me
You
right
start
now.
with Mewtwo, dog. You start with Mewtwo. That's a fact.
Well, yeah, I'm
man.
fucking downloading that game right now. That I'm about to be fucking Pokemon master.
Absolutely,
Dude, call me the
dog.
gym leader, Brock. Fucking give me Onyx real quick.
Call me the gym leader, bro.
Yeah,
Not gym
dude.
leader.
Dude, I'm fucking Misty.
The
Star
title.
you.
The
I'm
title.
not on it.
Bryce,
there
the
you go.
gym leader, Brock, Silent Reveries. That's his nickname.
Dude, fucking. Dude, Brock never opened his eyes. It was just one straight line.
Absolutely,
Dude,
dog.
he did it. He
That's
did the
racist,
anime one
man.
time. I remember that shit. He opened his
He
eyes.
opened his eyes in the anime.
Yeah, dude.
Well, when Onyx got beat, he was like, "Oh fuck."
I can't remember what happened. I think maybe like Officer Jenny fucking slapped him for being a thirsty hoe or some shit. But yeah, he,
Oh, Officer
Dude,
Jenny,
have you
dude.
seen that
I don't
clip where
blame
he's
you.
like-
I don't blame you.
seen-
Misty
you
or
seen that-
Officer Jenny? What's up?
You seen
Yeah.
that clip where he's like, I
Hey.
know. I'll take my frying pan,
You're what, Matt?
like frying pan,
You're fine
to,
for pran.
drying pan.
oh.
That
Matt,
shit
you
makes
missed
me laugh.
you missed that last week.
did I
Matt,
miss?
little juice
What's the lore?
boxes. Little juice boxes with little straws.
Yeah,
You
those are
stick it
amazing.
into
Yeah.
it. What would you think of when you think of that? What's your first juice box that you stick a straw in that comes to mind?
After
There's
Kool-Aid
high C.
Jammers, I would assume.
There's
apple juice.
high seed Kool-Aid jammers.
apple juice. Or
Apple-
Five Alive. Five Alive. I used to drink
Next,
a lot
let's
of that.
think of another one.
Five Alive.
Starts with a
Alive.
C.
Citrus? Are you talking about like Citrus Plus?
A Citrus Plus. What's the next one? Little
Dude, I
yellow
don't-
straw. Little yellow straw.
Oh, fuck. I know exactly what you want. Fuck.
Ends in
I know what
sun.
you want me to
Something
say. I
sun.
know- Yeah, no. I know exactly what that is, but here's the thing. My parents never bought me that, but I know exactly what it is.
Something sun.
No, I know what it is.
Can you finish the word? How do you think it said?
Fuck.
Matt, if I Google it and send it to you right now.
Oh, I know.
Google
It's like
it and send
Capri
it to
Sun.
him.
Capri Sun.
Yes!
Nailed it.
No!
Sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Dude. So we're playing Dead Island, Matt. We're playing
Yeah.
Dead Island. These people want juice boxes. Flint says, these fuckers over here, they want Capra Suns. I'm like, wait, they want what? He's like,
Capra
dude,
Suns?
Capra Suns.
Fuck.
I thought he was memeing me, dude. He was being totally, Flint was being totally serious.
like Capra Suns. Yeah.
And I'm like, dude, Flint, it's fucking Capri Sun. What the fuck is a Capra Sun? So we told that story last week. I meant to tell the whammies this week. We were out fucking looking at shit. This dude goes, yeah, he sees our pool. He goes, you could be fucking laying out by the pool in a hammock. I'm like, oh, excuse me?
Oh, what now?
A what? He said,
what
yeah, fucking lay out by the pool in a hammock. A hammock? Oh, like, you mean a hammock? Hey, listen, listen, I know my name is Bryce. I am dumb as fuck. I'm an American
fuck,
Trump.
dude. Dumb as
Trump.
fuck.
Listen, I've never been claimed to be smart, okay? But I know there's a couple things. I know I say bagel. I know I say Capri Sun.
I was about to bring it back to the bagel. Yeah.
I know how to say fucking hammock. No. These fucking words that people keep fucking up have made me feel really smart lately. I don't understand what's going on.
Listen, man, if
anyway.
no one ever corrects you, how do you learn? You know?
No, you're right. Dude, the fact that your dad never told you how to break your pre-son is really his fault. Necromancy, get him in the basement.
Fucking Ship me a fucking
Dad,
case
can I
of
get a Capra Sun? He'd be like, son, get the fuck out of here.
Be like,
Son,
no,
go to your mother's
son,
house.
that doesn't exist. You're gonna have to be more specific and say it correctly this time. Like, oh, well, all right. At least I know how to say bagel and hammock. We're there. That's 2 out of 3. That's pretty good.
Two out of
That's
three.
two out of
That's not
three.
pretty. That's pretty good.
I'll
66.
take that. I'm never gonna say Capri Sun. It's always gonna be Capri Sun now.
That's
Listen,
even, dude.
Capri Sun
I'm gonna-
sounds easier. It sounds way better to say. It just rolls
It's
off
better.
the tongue.
It's better now that you said it, dude. I fucking told you. There was a thing on the fucking menu. It said chicken and parsley. I fucked up. I read it chicken and paisley. The fucking waiter, he says, "You mean chicken and parsley?" I'm like, "No, Brad.
Bring me
It's
some
chicken
Brad
and
Paisley, dude.
It's chicken and Brad Paisley. That now forever is forever. Chicken and Brad Paisley. I'm drinking a fucking Capri Sun with some Philip Mignon, burnt hockey
Philip
puck.
Mignon, dude. Philip Mignon.
Philip Mignon.
I'm done.
Dude, listen, Matt, you ever on a Philip Mignon? You got to make sure you got to order it burnt. And when they say what? You say hockey puck. Bring it to me. Burnt? No, hockey puck. Bring it to me, burnt hockey puck. And they say, what do you want to drink with it? You say Grand Mariner. Not
That's how
Grand
you get
Marnier, Grand Mariner.
That's how you get the
Dude,
dates.
dude.
You know, get them impressed. Get the ladies impressed.
Oh, yeah.
Hockey puck
Dude,
and
it
Grand
was-
Mariner.
It was the worst, dude. It was the worst. Like, I joke about it now. It was the worst. My dad would be at McDonald's. McDonald's. My dad would be at McDonald's and pull up to the drive-thru and be like, "Yeah, can I get some salt and pepper?" I'm like, "Dad, please stop.
Don't do it to me.
Don't do it. Dad, can you please just stop asking for salt and pepper?" It's not. It's not funny. Salt and pepper is not funny. Stop. It's not funny.
Oh man,
I can't right now, dude. I can't.
Matt, what's your
Matt.
origin? What's
Matt,
your
grow
origin?
up. Origins.
My origin? Okay, so I had an older brother, and most of my friends had older brothers, just as fate would have it. So I grew up on the N64 is my first home console, but before that, I played like Super Nintendo at friends' house. So a lot of my friends had Super Nintendo. And I remember playing Street Fighter 2 for the first time at a buddy's house. And I was like, I was like, immediately I was like, I wanted to play that game all
That
the
was
fucking
Super
time.
Nintendo or N64?
That was Super Nintendo. There's no Street
Okay.
Fighter on N64. I was like, I need to play this game more.
There was no Street Fighter in any N64. There was
went
like
to
no
pl-
version of it.
No, I think there's some PlayStation versions. No, there
Okay.
definitely is some PlayStation versions. But
Yeah,
there's
because
definitely-
Jean-Claude Van Damme. But yeah,
Well, I believe that's on like Sega Master System and shit. That's on like that weird obscure Genesis shit.
Right.
But anyway, close to my house, not close to my house, but in the relative area was a arcade in the area. So I used to go there all the time after school before going home, spending any sort of allowance I got playing Street Fighter 2, playing Street Fighter Alpha, playing a bunch of shit. So that's where like a lot of my arcade experience comes from. And then of course that closed down, but by the time it closed down, I actually had gotten a Nintendo 64. Now, fun fact about the Nintendo 64, it had like no fighting games on it. It had, I mean, I guess if you count Smash Brothers, it had a fighting game on it, but like relatively speaking, it had no fighting games on it. No Street Fighter. It had a shitty Mortal Kombat game that I used to play all the time. And then I had like Banjo-Kazooie and Donkey Kong, which I used to play all the time. Zelda, Mario, the typical Mario Kart, all the typical shit that everyone played. And then I got a 360 or an Xbox. I don't remember. I got an Xbox, traditional Xbox. Nothing really played there that was exciting. And then I got a 360. And on the 360 is when Street Fighter 4 came out. I remember that. And I remember buying it and being like, this is exactly like what it was in the arcade. It had all the classic cast on it. It had Guile. It had Chun-Li. It had Honda, Zangief, Vega, the classic cast. I was like, fuck, this is awesome. I played the fuck out of that game. But more importantly, a really big part of my life was getting my first gaming laptop basically getting addicted to Team Fortress 2. And if you were around in 2010, even a little bit before that, you know what I'm talking about by saying addicted to Team Fortress 2. I have so many memories of playing Heavy, so many memories of playing Pyro, so many memories of playing Engineer. Those are the three I like to play, because Engineer and Pyro, I didn't have to aim, but Heavy was just a big boy. If Heavy, I was thinking about this the other day, if Team Fortress 2 came out in 2019, Heavy would just be called Thick Boy. He wouldn't be called Heavy, he'd be called Thick Boy. It'd be awesome. He'd be eating sandwiches, punching people with gloves, and shooting people with his gun, and it'd be a good time. And I still do that, but I don't, because I can't play TF2 now because I'm just too, I was too into it, if that makes any sense. So, played a lot of Street Fighter, basically Street Fighter 4 all the way up until I said, fuck it, I can't play this game anymore. I'm going to play Smite because people say MOBAs are fun, but I don't want to play, I don't like RTS games, so I'm going to play Smite. And then I met these fuckers. And
yeah, but Team Fortress 2.
Yeah.
Team Fortress 2. You played it until you couldn't play it anymore.
Yeah.
So Healer, the fucking invisible dude, the big dude,
Heavy.
You were straight heavy the whole time.
I played, whatever. I play Soldier sometimes.
Tell me about some Team Fortress 2. Tell me how deep you were in the lore of Team Fortress 2. I haven't heard you. You've never told the whammies.
I try not to talk about it.
They know they know your Street Fighter lore. Let's hear this Team Fortress 2 lore. I need to hear some of this.
Okay, so just in context, I would play the game so much as Heavy, where I would turn around, shoot in a random spot, and kill a spy, because I knew where spies would hide to kill a Heavy. I just from playing the game enough, I could be because you have your fucking, for people that don't know, with Heavy, you hold left mouse button, your gun, you have a rail gun, and it goes through, and it's, it starts up, and it fucking just starts firing. And it's a high DPS weapon, but it's over a course period of time. So it doesn't.
And that wasn't the fire dude, right? There's
no, that's
dude
Pyro.
Heavier than. Okay, all right.
Yeah. So he has, I think, the most HP in the game, as far as I remember. And basically, I would have got to a point where I could just, shooting at people and being on the front line, because, I'm a tank main. I would turn to the right, kill a spy because I knew he was there. Knew. I got accused of hacking.
And spies can pretend to be other people on the map, right?
Yes,
so he could pretend to be a Heavy?
Yeah, but I knew. Oh, yeah.
Okay.
It's just keeping track of it. I was so mentally involved. I would kill the spy, turn around, and kill everyone else. Or, at least, do my part while the scout or whoever goes around and kills everyone. You know what I mean? I was so, involved. My mental game was on focus. Here's a story for you. One time, I literally got up. I said, "Oh, I need to go to the washroom," right? So I put myself in the corner, went to the washroom, got some water, came back, and there was a scout right beside me from the enemy team taunting. And if you get a taunt kill, you know what I mean? The scout would take his baseball bat and he would kill someone, right? It's style points, kind of. Well, mid-taunt animation, I came back. I was like, oh, fuck this guy. Put on my crit boxing gloves and one-hit him and killed him instantly. You know what I mean? Shit like that. I was like, oh, fuck this dude.
You hit him with the 360 peace sign, bring up the drumstick.
Sometimes you got it, dog.
Woo!
I remember being everyone knows Scout uses a shotgun and he's super fast, right? I once went on a 14 kill streak as what's called Fat Scout, which is Heavy using a shotgun and not his railgun. So you use the shotgun as the Heavy. He's got no speed, no mobility, but tons of health, and you're just boom, boom, boom.
So that's pretty BM at that point.
Oh, it's mad BM. If you pull that shit off, it's and there's some people who have me on Steam. And my profile picture is a pug with a fez, a fez cap on it. That's because I met someone in TF2 called Fez Pug. That was his username, and that was his profile picture. So I changed my name at one point to Pug Fez, and we played TF2 all the time together. And we had the same profile picture. Yep. And we used to BM, mad BM, as both of us being Heavy mains. And then he died, I guess, because he doesn't play any game anymore, ever. Either he died or he got married. I don't know. So,
Same thing. Same
yeah.
thing.
Oh,
Can't
no.
confirm.
I mean, oh shit. So basically, that's what happened to him, and so I changed my name to Madman Matt. And then I was like, I'm done with TF2. I can't play this game anymore. Even me talking about it makes me want to play it, and I know
We still could. Maybe that
Nope.
we'll have to go back to that sometime.
We'll
Yeah.
see. I don't know. We'll see. I don't know. I
like Pyro and fucking TF2 is pretty fire.
Pyro is mad fun.
No
I
pun
ain't gonna lie.
intended.
No, it's
TF2
mad
Battle
fun.
I like
Royale
it.
maybe coming out.
Yo, are we playing TF2? Because if so,
Dude,
I'm down.
let's
I'm
hit
just
it
saying,
up.
I love TF2, honestly. But I'm also scared to get back into it. I am scared because it's like,
It's like, don't hurt
Addictive.
me again. Don't hurt me.
don't let me fall down
Dude,
that
they
rabbit hole.
push the payload like it's some fucking paladin shit.
Dude, I'm so godlike at pushing the payload. You have no idea. But yeah, for real. I mean, yeah, and then I got into Smite, and y'all know about that. Then Flint was like, "Hey man, do you want to play Street Fighter 4 in Japan?" And I was like, "I guess." And then I'm like super into Street Fighter again. So I've been playing in games like that.
The resurgence. All it took.
Yep.
All it took.
Couple games of playing Dan embodying Zangief. I was like, "Yo, this is fun." Like,
Gotta go again. I gotta go again.
so here we are. I'm just playing whatever, man. Yo, it's been an hour and 35 minutes. Are we ready for the community challenge? Let's do community
I
challenge.
think so. I think we're ready.
Flint, hit us up.
So the community challenge this week was a little interesting.
Oh no, please. I fucking hate everybody. You're supposed to be like, no, please don't do this.
The community challenge this week, Bryce has been talking about getting into D&D, and we thought we needed a little motivation. We thought we need to know what this is all about, okay? And we thought we could help Bryce along with the D&D prep work, because it's really hard to get into D&D. You have to make a character, you have to do all sorts of stuff. So we thought we'd cut out the middleman for him, and we asked the Whammies to help us make a D&D character for Bryce. Give us your best Rodney for 3 D&D character. Unfortunately, Brian's not here because I'm sure he's got one fucking drawn up for you, buddy. But maybe the
That's
best one,
probably better.
maybe the best one, Brian will make Bryce play it. Don't know. Not sure.
It'll probably be a combination of everybody's things. A little bit of everybody's. The worst thing is like, you guys play for so long because you only play once in a while. I didn't want to come up with a character, but now you motherfuckers came up with a character for me, and now I really don't have an excuse, and I hate this fucking community challenge, and now I have to play. I fucking hate everybody.
All right. Let's get into it. Going back one more, Aiden coming in. He was the first one to swing. All those 12 emotes in the Discord, he's finally had enough of snap.
Hold up. Objection. You have to be 18 or older to play this game. So
I
just
like
skip
that.
Aiden's. You have to skip Aiden's.
This is unfair. There was a
Unlucky.
while, legitimately, for like 6 months, every time Aiden said something, I commented 12 on it.
That's
Every
revenge.
post.
I
Every
know,
post.
dude.
This is a
revenge.
revenge right here.
That's it. All right, here's what he says. He says, "This is my time to shine." In all caps.
Okay, right there. No, stop right there, Flint. Just skip it. Right there. Where he
Skip
says,
it.
"This is my time to
This is
shine."
my time to shine.
Fuck you. Skip it.
Next one.
Next.
Unlucky. He says, "Your race that you should pick, Hill Dwarf." Don't know what that does, but you're a dwarf. Congratulations. I think you're short and hairy, I think is what he's going for.
Short and hair. I mean, he ain't wrong.
He's got a fucking beautiful beard, so I mean, shit.
Street dog.
Class.
He's beautiful.
Monk. Way of the
Monk?
Drunken Master subclass.
Ooh.
Okay, well, he's sold
I'm
out
liking
the
this.
second half.
I'm liking
the
this.
second half he sold out. I was like, monks can't drink. And then he said, drunken master. I was like, okay, sure.
His background is a soldier, a sailor, or a guild artisan. Artisan? Artisan? However you want to say it. It's artesian well.
One
I
of
don't know.
those.
Yeah, one of those. I don't know.
I won't fuck with you for any of those versions. I see you looking over here. You could say it either way.
Okay. The end goal is you would be a brewer. And he said, "Do I really need to explain why any of these would be optimal choices?" To that, I would say, yeah, Aiden, you do kind of have to explain because this is the community challenge, and that was the whole point. But
yeah, you didn't explain any of that, Aiden. You fucking idiot.
Yeah, idiot, Aiden. What are you talking about? I don't get it.
Give Aiden an F.
I do appreciate the submission. Gave me a little giggle.
I don't.
Thank you very much.
Don't waste my time, Aiden. Don't waste my time.
Based off Aiden's submission, I will accept that. Now, I'm not sure where we're going from here. If this could go up or this could go down. But if that's my D&D character, I'm happy to accept that version of it.
Okay. You comes in, says Bryce would need a simple class.
Oh, wait a minute.
Don't know what that means, but
yeah,
called out.
Hold on. But with a twist. Bryce would be a fighter / berserker class, but with a wrestling persona. And his moves would be wrestling moves, so he could overpower an enemy and throw them away while yelling, "Yo!"
Oh, fuck yeah, bud.
I'm kind of okay with that now I think about it.
A leap attack where he yells, "Rodney for 3!" And then rolls a 3, hitting his target but hurting his leg. Okay. He could even
I'm Deku?
Yeah, you're Deku, dude. You could even multi-class into Drunken Master and gain buffs depending on which beer he drinks.
Ooh.
That's creative.
We're selling them on it, people. We're selling them on it.
Ooh, I'm liking that one.
You're all scared, but these people are giving you actual good ideas here.
Yeah, but that could go either way.
Listen. So far, 2 for 2 on Drunken Master. I'm just
that is, but it could also be like Bryce drinks beer, loses all functional mobility.
Yeah, drinks too much. Hungover for next fight. Well, what the fuck's going on?
I think that just depends on how much you piss Brian off the week before.
Right.
And he's like, okay, this time Bryce is getting shit on. Zelatos coming in says, here's what's going on. Your character name is called Bearded Littlefoot. Might as well call you fucking Gary Tiny Wiener. I don't know. That's kind of mean.
Dude, Land Before Time is a fire movie. If we're going off that, okay, we'll start with that. Littlefoot was a fucking bomb-ass character. I love me some Littlefoot. Okay, Petrie. Okay, Petrie. Let's go from there.
Petrie, dude.
Oh my fucking god.
I can't hold it.
His class, Halfling. Damn, you don't even get a dwarf, even smaller. The fuck?
Oh, okay.
Class, Warlock. Mask going to pee himself. He's having a little bit of a chuckle here. Class, Warlock. Background is Folk Hero. First skill, Send That. Littlefoot smashes a beer and burps, dealing 2d6 damage in a cone. Ooh.
I like that.
That's pretty good.
Send That.
Second level. Bearded Littlefoot gains a bonus action, Trash Talk. Every time Littlefoot uses Send It, he roasts the target, dealing an extra 3d4 psychic damage. Ooh. Damn, that's fucking meaty. That's a lot of damage.
That sounds like Send It is kind of OP.
Yeah, goddamn, you're comboing. This is like a Smite character sheet almost, dog. Third level. After using Send It 3 times in combat, his standard action evolves into Boneless.
Oh.
Fuck. Only 3 times. Target must perform a dex saving throw of 17 or be hit by a Boneless, dealing 5d10 bonus poison damage and charming them as Littlefoot regurgitates a torrent of projectile vomit.
That's, fucking Josh is like a fucking expert D&D fucking player because I don't know exactly what he's saying, but it sounds cool at the same time.
Oh man, he's fucking he's nutty good at D&D.
Like, I'm liking all the moves. I don't know what all this XD 3000 means, but I like it.
There you go. You like the fucking descriptors. I like it, man. It's
oh
great.
yeah.
4th level. Littlefoot ascends to godlike, no items Thanatos status. sending memes to all his followers, creating hideous laughter, which causes everyone to pass a charisma saving throw or fall prone, taking 12d20 damage. Unfortunately, there's a height restriction on D&D Beyond to level up past 5th, and he didn't make the cut. Whoa. Surprise roast. Zelatos. Damn, he was buttering you up for the fucking takedown. You were all like, ooh. Like his skills.
But he wouldn't pass it either. So.
Ooh.
But I'll accept it. Dude, imagine telling your fucking next DM, being like, my ultimate is memes. They'd be like, no, it's not. Like,
Are
how
you
would
sure?
you tell that's the next level of D&D progression. My ultimate is gonna be memes.
Which ones? I'll send them to you the week before so you have them on file.
Yeah.
Don't worry.
SpongeBob.
What's hot right
That's
now?
it.
I think it's just Super Bowl shit. I'm not sure. Anyway. Ragnaffinity says, I think... Oh yeah, so there's a second part to this community challenge that I forgot. Brian fucking issued it. If you had ever heard the word honky tonk actually used outside of a country music song. Because he was very confused by that term. He didn't know what it meant. So he wanted to know. Ragnaffinity says, everyone else has nailed Bryce's D&D character, so I'm not even going to try. Fair play. I think, honestly, between Aiden, you, and Croshan and Zelatos, it's pretty fucking good. You gotta get some ideas there you can work with.
You fuckers.
Fuckers. So Ragnaffinity says, I have seen the word honky tonk before. The third episode of Cowboy Bebop was called Honky Tonk Woman. So naturally, I kind of filled in the gaps with my definition of honky tonk as something sexual, like a prostitute or a stripper, or a woman with big boobs. Coincidentally, it was the debut of the main female character, Faye, where she's employed by the mafia because she would do anything to pay off her large debt. Wink, wink. Episode didn't include any sex, but it was heavily implied enough that she was a prostitute, especially with the episode name of Honky Tonk Woman. So I started talking to my friends in my anime Discord about a prostitute that showed up in Cowboy Bebop. And they were like, what are you talking about? Did you even watch the right anime? How did you get that conclusion? So I pulled up Wikipedia to show a description of the episode that says Honky Tonk Woman. Description, Honky Tonku Women. With Ian as a new companion in the crew of the Bebop, cross paths with Faye Valentine, a wanted fugitive drowning in debt who was forced to act as a middlewoman for an illegal transaction at a space station casino. I thought I was right. Like, how does that not sound sexual? And then they pulled up the definition of honky tonk, which is a cheap or disreputable bar, club, or dance hall. And I felt like an absolute fucking idiot. Well, unlucky.
I mean, that's better.
I'm honestly, that gave me because I replied to this thread, gave me a hearty chuckle when I read it. It's like,
I would rather find out what a honky tonk is via that method than admit I know what a honky tonk is beforehand.
Oh shit, man, can't admit to liking country music in 2019.
Exactly.
Coward. You gotta just commit.
Country roads.
Take me home. I love that fucking song. Unironically too. It's not even like the memes are good, but I genuinely enjoy that song.
It's a solid song.
Every once in a while, I just like put it on, and you just feel good. I'm not even from West Virginia, and I'm just like, yeah, man, take me home. Fucking let me know about it. Take me back to those mountains.
Yeah, because much like West Virginia, Canadians probably marry their sisters too.
Damn, bro. Do me dirty. It's too cold out here for fucking bullshit like that, alright? I gotta take a blowtorch to my truck to open it. I don't need this shit, alright?
I think Matt went to take a shit. He just disappeared.
Dude, he's gone. But you know what? That's the community challenge. I wasn't gonna try and make a D&D character because personally, I want to see what you come up with. I'm curious. If you do decide to play.
I'm gonna accept a combination of Zelatos and Ragnar. You or Ragnar was the first one?
you was first. What's up, buddy?
Yeah.
There's Matt.
Matt's back. He's awake still.
All right.
So I think for next week's community challenge, we could do something with what Matt wanted to talk about this week.
Yeah.
Unless you got one, Flint. Flint, you got
No,
one?
that's a great one. I want to know.
All right.
So whammies. I would like you to let us know what you think the most underrated or overrated game is. We're gonna talk about it next week, or both. We're gonna discuss it among ourselves next week. But I'd like to hear your input on that as well. If you have a game
like genuine in your heart, like Minecraft. People love Minecraft. If you fucking hate Minecraft, think it's overrated, tell us. Tell us your hatred for it. Yeah.
Yeah, or if you have a hidden gem that you fucking love and no one played it when it released and it was kind of one of those obscure ones, fucking let us know. Be passionate about it. Let it out.
Trust me. Yeah, I got
this
one too,
this is a safe space. If you fucking hate a popular game, you want to rage out about it in the chat, go for it.
Do that too. Yeah,
do that too. We ain't gonna be mad. That's what we want to hear. I think that's it. That's all. Think we're done. Think we're good to go. Fucking made it.
Matt, you're a guest here.
I'm a guest.
Flint,
dude, I feel
Flint,
like
send us out. Flint, send us out.
I'll send us out.
Flint,
but
also, Matt, this might be awkward for you. Flint, send us out.
I don't think it'll be that awkward.
I don't even know if Flint knows how to send us out.
We'll see. We'll see.
All right.
Give him a grade. Give him a grade on 10 out of 10.
I'll
0 out of
grade
10.
Flint. I'll give
All
you.
right.
Okay.
Here he goes.
Well, we've reached the end of the episode of SQA. Thank you very much for listening.
0.
If you would like to listen to more of us, you can find us on SoundCloud, PodBean, Spotify, iTunes, pretty much any podcasting app that you are interested in. Give us a follow on there or a like, and if you can't find us on your favorite one, let us know. We'll try and put you on there. We also have video episodes every week on YouTube. You can catch us there. It's getting a bit of a traction. We're getting like 10, 15 episode views a week per episode, which is really nice. So if you want to see our beautiful faces while we yell about random bullshit, feel free. Give us a subscribe on YouTube. Check that out. I think more excitingly, we do have a new spot that we can go to.
New spot. Real
SQA
trap
content.
shit.
Poggers, dude. Poggers.
Kind of trial running it now. It's up and running. If you would like just kind of a centralized area to go, you don't feel like clicking on SoundCloud, you don't feel like clicking on YouTube, you got 17 different sites open.
You hate Discord.
Hate Discord. Don't want to follow us on Twitter. You just want to go to one spot for your SideQuest Arcade stuff. You can. SQApodcast.com is live. It is up. It is going to have every episode in audio and video embedded on the website. You can go there. You can check us all out. You can find out more about the hosts. Read Matt's placeholder and translate it from Japanese to English. It's pretty funny. You can do a whole bunch of stuff there. Spent about 2 weeks making it. I'd like to know how it feels, how it looks. So please click through and give it a look.
Don't lie, Flint. You spent like a good 20 minutes on it. You're like, yeah, good enough.
The first time, I think it was like 20 minutes, and then I got excited, and everyone was like, hey, this isn't very good. And I went, all right, I remade it. Yeah, so we got links to our merch, our Twitters, everyone, like all the host Twitters, the official podcast Twitter. We got a link to the Discord server, like an instant invite link, which I would highly recommend checking out. Our SoundCloud, our Spotify playlist, our YouTube, all that shit is on one spot. So if you're going to go...
motherfucking Friday.
We also got blog posts that the hosts are going to be posting. You know, if Matt wants to review a fucking kaiju movie on there, or Bryce wants to post fucking weekly music, is Wavy Fridays. He's going to be doing that. I'm probably going to throw up like anime or movie reviews, stuff I'm watching. We can do it there. It'll be just a nice little hub for SQA, and you can go out from there as you see fit. It'll be really awesome. As far as the hosts go, you can follow myself on Twitter at Micromanatee. You can follow Matt at MadmanMattYT on Twitter. You can follow Bryce at _Silent Reveries. Mind the underscore. He's very particular about that. And you can follow Brian, who isn't here today, but is always here in our hearts, at SQA_happiness. With that all being said, Matt, thank you very much for stopping by. Hosting this week.
Pleasure to be here, Flint.
Always a pleasure. And Bryce, thanks very much, Rodney. Appreciate you coming in, being a good sport about your D&D character, playing some Apex.
I pretty much did as usual. Drunk Bryce does, and pretty much talked over everybody. But I think you guys got your points across.
I think so. I think it was a good episode. That all being said, we're done here. Thank you very much for checking this week.
We're done now.
We're done now.
Boom.
Boom.
Skitty beep bum bum boom.
Get the fuck out of here. We'll see you guys next week.
You're done now.
Hit him
Mozambique
with
here.
it. 360 spin move. Whip out the drumstick.
All
And
right.
I got nothing more to add to that.
Bye-bye.
Bye bye.
Yeah, bye-bye.